Hello everyone, my name is Matlab Simulink. I'm CTO of EVA Automation, and in this video I will show you how to integrate EVA ICS with various third-party software. We'll split video in three parts, and first will be about Matlab Simulink, second one will be about Node-RED, and third one will be about Grafana. So the first one is about Matlab Simulink. So how Matlab Simulink can help us? Matlab Simulink can create real-time environment simulation. It can create digital twins of our fieldbus hardware, and it can provide real-time data synchronization with EVA ICS via bus RT. So I have a very simple model with basic simulation, and there is a sine wave which generates two values, one for temperature and one for humidity. If you run it, it looks like this. And let's synchronize the data with EVA ICS. So firstly, let's use EVA ICS Cloud Manager or console or deployment, it's up to you, and create two items for our model. It will be one sensor, let's call it env_temp for temperature, and one sensor, let's call it env_hum for humidity. So we have two sensors in EVA ICS now, and let's synchronize data from Matlab. EVA ICS comes with various services for different kinds of data, PLCs and tasks. We can't bundle everything into EVA ICS by default, so we now have a contrib folder in our GitHub repository, and there are services for different third-party software for different simple protocols, and we will use route to UDP service, which, because Matlab submits data via UDP in raw. So service is really simple. It's about 90 lines of code. If you remove spaces, it will be about 60, and let's download it. So I have Unix console. Let's go to services and on this one. So we have it downloaded. Next, let's create an instance of the service. Let's go back to EVA ICS Cloud Manager and create a new service. We'll call it like EVA controller row UDP1 and use a template, which I have downloaded, and enter. And we see it's starting. So the service is started and ready to process events. Let's just edit it. Oh, you need to put here like port UDP 25001 to sensor env_temp and 25002 to sensor env_humidity. Now it's correct. Just don't forget we need to have string keys for JSON by default, so we need to quote all port numbers. Here is actually a configuration explanation for the service. There is a service location, there is one IP address to listen to, and several ports, one per sensor. And there is additional method in EVA ICS console, EVA controller row UDP port list. So we can get port list directly in runtime. We can actually do the same in EVA ICS Cloud Manager. So select services, select EVA controller row UDP1, and call a method. So we can call port list and get our port mapping. D means to decode 64-bit floating number. So let's output our sensor. Sensor env is everything. And now they have no value. Let's add the following component into Simulink. So we have DSP system toolbox, we have sinks, and we have UDP send. Let's put one UDP send and call it sensor env temp here. It will be port like localhost and port 25001. And another UDP send, we'll call it sensor env hum. And this one will go to localhost and 25002. So let's start our model and see what happens. So we have both sensors already in EVA ICS. Additionally, I have already created a Grafana dashboard where we can see values like Grafana refresh them every 1 second. In EVA ICS, data is coming in real time. So actually, it's our new Grafana application. I will show you in short video of this course. So you see data is coming in EVA ICS real time. Let's stop it. Let's start it again. So everything works perfectly. Thank you for watching. In the next video, we'll use Node-RED to automate some tasks with this data.